So whether you like it or not, everything is a projection. I don't know if anybody done told you this before, but everything is a projection. All of your hardships, all of your blessings, it's all a projection. And it's all like I say almost like a guidebook. A lot of y'all pray for certain things, but y'all aren't prepared for what the things are. You know? At least excuse me, at least mentally prepared. So you will ask yourself, or you will ask God, or you will ask the universe, God, make me a millionaire. Universe, make me a millionaire. Whoever you, whatever the fuck you be saying, what you be saying ain't none of my business. But however you interact with this spiritual sense that you have, when you ask for things or when you start to move towards things, do you really think about what is gonna come with it? If you ask yourself, or if you ask the universe, or if you put yourself on the path of being a millionaire, or if you put yourself on the path of being the greatest of all time to do something, are you really mentally prepared for what is to come? Ask yourself these things. The problem is, a lot of motherfuckers don't even have a sense of direction. A lot of niggas be 50 years old with no sense of direction because everything that they've done in life was given to them or shown to them. Even if you had to quote unquote work for something, the thought of you to do something was given to you. Now you can argue that the thought of me to get on here and buy a microphone was given to me as well. But what I'm saying is the actual detail of a career or a certain type of livelihood was given to them, right? So when you sit here and think about it, how did niggas start dealing drugs? Because it was a government agenda. The government was pushing out niggas to sell drugs. The government was giving people dreams. The government was giving you a lane. The government was giving you a certain thought process. The government was selling you a certain lifestyle. It's the exact same way. But now people are aware of the fact that they can do whatever they want to do. So it causes a lot of people to stand still. However, for those who don't stand still and for those who actually want to do something with themselves and want to be something, right? The ones who actually embark on the path or at least, think that they are embarking on a path, or think up a path, shit. They don't realize that you are immediately put onto that path the moment you make the decision. The moment you make the decision, okay, I want to go to the NBA. You on basketball teams. The moment you make the decision, okay, I want to go to the NFL. You on football teams. You in little league team. You doing AAU. The moment you say, okay, I want to make content. You creating content, right? You are timeline shifting actively when you decide that you want to change certain things and you want to live a certain way. So, with that, what you got to understand is things are going to happen to you that are supposed to put you in the position that you want to be in. You might not like it though. You might not like it. I just heard Aaron Lyons say before I got on here, and I've been having so many conversations today that made me want to get a video out on not progression, projection, right? I heard her say, or Rich said this. He said that a lot of people ask to be a millionaire and they don't even understand that the way of you becoming a millionaire could be you get into an accident and then you just fucking sue niggas for millions of dollars and then now boom, you a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, all of that to say people don't really understand what they are projecting into the world. Or at least that's how I took it. People don't understand what they are projecting. People don't understand what they are putting themselves on the path to do. And sometimes people aren't mentally prepared for it. Spirit knows that you are physically prepared for it and that it will be for your wellness in the long run. But we would save a lot of mental energy if we understood that the things that are happening to us are happening for us and not for our detriment. If you understand that they are happening for your good and not for your quote unquote bad, then your life will change drastically. It will change drastically. Another thing, y'all, when you are having conversations, when you are having confrontations, understand that it is a projection. Understand that it is a projection of the path that you are going down. Understand that. If you want to be a healer, best believe you is going to come into situations where you have to heal people. Best believe you is going to come into situations where you have to heal yourself. Best believe you is going to come in situations where you have to learn to deal with people, love people from a distance, heal people from a distance. Best believe that you are going to be put into all of these different scenarios if you want to be something. Depending on what you want to be, ultimately determines what you will experience. And what you will experience completely depends on your projection. A lot of people be spiritual, quote unquote, but don't understand what they are really projecting. What are you projecting? What are you speaking? Right? For the longest time, I didn't realize that when I was in fucking high school and saying that I was X or I was Y or I was Z negatively, I didn't understand that I was reinforcing those thought patterns because I was spelling it. But now I understand that the way that I speak directly correlates with the way that my world reacts. The way that I project, the way that I think, the way that I plan directly reflects. The more detail you make a plan in, the more detail your destination will have. Now, I know this might go over a lot of niggas' heads because a lot of niggas lack accountability. But understand that every single thing is a projection. I've been quote tweeting a lot, right? I've been on Twitter. And on Twitter, I quote tweeted something. And it was something to Neon. It was something to Neon. I'm about to read it to y'all. And one thing I understand is when I create content like this or when I speak on things like this, I'm opening myself up to confrontation because there's a part of me that likes that shit. Honestly, there's a part of me that likes confrontation. There's a part of me that likes destruction. There's a part of me that likes pushing progression on people no matter what. Now, whatever you think of that, it is what it is. But it's a part of me that likes to do that. I just understand that I can do it and maintain my peace because the phone is not the end all be all. Now, what I said was, mark my words, this style of content is going to burn before your eyes because Neon got into an altercation with employees after they called him a goofball. Somebody replied and said, bro, he wasn't even in the wrong here. Shut up. I replied and said, it's not about who was right or wrong because nothing is about who is right or wrong. It's the fact that the situation ever happened. If you still worried about that right or wrong shit and don't understand that right or wrong, all experiences are attracted by both people, I shall pray for you. And stop liking your own comments because this nigga liked his own comment. It like, bro, if you gonna like your own comment, make it look organic. Don't like your own comment as soon as you post it. Don't do that because you just make yourself look goofy. Come on, bro. Anyways, man, that being said, people really don't understand that you are projecting every single thing. You can't live a spiritual lifestyle and not understand that basic law, the law of attraction. The law of attraction is the first law. You have to understand that that shit is true. The way you think, the way you speak, what you actually act out into the universe. People don't understand your actions and your speaking. Well, speaking is an action. Your actions is probably the most potent form of manifestation. At least in my opinion. I know it's some people who will say different, but your actions is so, bro. Man, what? Hey, man. I hope this video made sense to y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Rumble. Honestly, I don't even know what type of content I'm about to put on Rumble. I ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. Subscribe to Vibe Summit as well. I'm about to add them in the description. Subscribe to that channel. I'm getting sleepy, so yeah, I'm about to put this video out ASAP. Shout out to all the love and support that y'all be giving me. I gotta go live soon. Literally, I was just, going through the motions, but I'm gone.